This is how you're going to create your document for your canvas. I'm sorry, not for your canvas, for your collage. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to File and New. We're going to use an 8 by 10 inch document. So you can have this as portrait, which means it's taller than it is wide, or landscape. That's where it's wider than it is tall. So with this, we're not going to choose any of these presets. So if you're using Photopea, which I need you to tell me if that's the case, because I'd rather have you in Photoshop for a variety of reasons. You're going to change this part here to inches. And I'm going to go ahead and type in 10, 8, and then right here under resolution, that's the print quality, I'm going to do 100. 100 is about the maximum that your screen can handle. But if we were printing this, we would do it at 300 pixels per inch. Technically, printing is dots per inch, DPI, or because it's little sprayed dots of color on top of each other. Or when you're seeing something on the screen, whether it's a computer, a television, or your phone, it's pixels, little squares, the picture elements. That is PPI. I'll frequently refer to them interchangeably because they, for the most part, when we're working on a computer, that's going to be the same. But right now, the main thing to do on this is decide, do you want it to be landscape or do you want it to be portrait? That's how you'll change it. So right there is landscape, meaning it's wider than it is tall. That's portrait, meaning it's taller than it is wide. So 8 by 10 or 10 by 8, depending on which direction you want to go, 100 pixels per inch. And go ahead and change the preset here for the file name. Go ahead and call it last name, first initial. So that's your last name, first initial, underscore collage. And then I'm going to create. And then what you're going to want to do is immediately save that. So do File, Save As. It's already got the file name right there. And either save it in your Creative Clouds folder, or if you're doing this on a Chromebook or you're using your Google Drive instead, go ahead and save it into your Google Drive. You're always going to save it as a PSD file for now so that you have layers. Once you have that set, that is going to be the document that you're going to work with. And much like the hands-on test, you're going to open the PSD files of each of your objects and drag and drop them in here. Once you've dragged and dropped them in here, I would recommend hide the layer, because the more layers that are visible, the slower it will run on your machine. So this way you can try to minimize the potential for it to crash. Also, remember, save constantly. I don't want you to lose your work. I don't want it to become corrupted. It's very difficult to go back and recover the stuff after that. So that is how you set up your document, and that is it.